You know, I never really told you the story of how everything happened. I figure I might as well tell you now because I might never get the chance with my age. I was 16 when it all happened, and I had lived a normal life up until then. I had a family, I went to school, and I even had a boyfriend. But then everything changed when the asteroid hit the planet. It was the middle of the night, maybe about 3 a.m., when a giant crash pierced my ears louder than anything I had ever heard. As I ran out to the window, I swear the night sky lit up brighter than an August afternoon. I had been awake at that time, and at first I was awestruck. Along the horizon sat a perfect mushroom of ember and fire that slowly spread through the night sky. It was almost beautiful, and the night was silent after the initial boom that would have woken even the heaviest of sleepers. For about 10 seconds I sat in perfect silence, staring with bright eyes at the wonder before me in the night sky. I was mesmerized by this wonder that was so powerful it would wipe out 95% of the human population within minutes, yet so quiet, lingering in the air. And those were the last 10 seconds of peace I ever got, it seems. The first thing I remember breaking the silence was my mother screaming at the top of her lungs that we needed to get into our storm shelter immediately. My mother had insisted on building a 100 feet deep with her paranoia for bad weather. My family and I ran outside and were immediately pelted with flying debris coming from the site of the crash that must have been hundreds of miles away. One rock even cut straight through my skin right here and left me bleeding. I had no time to think as we ripped open the latch and descended into the darkness of the shelter, and if I had known what would come next, I would have taken one last glance at the world as we knew it. That really was the end of life as I had known it. And you, my dear, have never even known the world before the asteroid destroyed it, along with most of the human population. We're just starting to rebuild our lives, but it truly has not been the same since that day. My family was one of the few survivors, and from then on, we had to work and fight for everything we ever got. You need to understand that nothing is certain, and anything can change within the blink of an eye. Don't take a single second of your life for granted and enjoy every second with the people you love, because there will come a time when you never get to see them again. But anyways, I doubt you want to hear an old lady talk anymore. Go downstairs and enjoy your night.